Hey guys, and welcome back to my FIFA 23 Manager Career Mode. We are Dinamo Zagreb, and we're in our third season now. And we've just upped the difficulty because it has been a while since I've played this game. And so we used the first couple of seasons just to get back into the swing of it. Now that I feel like I've got to a level where I need to get to improve, and it shows because I got beaten a few times against what was considered to be equal opposition, with us being the champions of Europe, and they beat us quite comfortably, so I got some work to do. But for the moment, we are going to go to the league, which has only just got underway, and we got Park, who are kind of like a mid-table side, but you know, that could change this year. And it's early on, and it's Rodriguez with lots of space in the middle, but his shot is saved, and a yellow card straight away to Brandon Thomas for Park for just a bit late there. Corner now, 17th minute, and cleared away, but it's Sanchez winding up off the bar and still in play here, and the attack has not died. It's Vega just here, just inside the box, goes down. How's that not a penalty? Doesn't matter because Pekovic scores. How was that not a penalty? We don't get many penalties, and the one time someone actually does look like it's a legit penalty, we don't get it. Anyway, 35th minute, Park's attack is thwarted, and Calvo's pass out is dangerous. Rodriguez, though, it's all worked out, gets it to Ivanushets, who puts the ball out, and Benrahu, the ball was falling for Park, but it was given up, and now it's found Vega, and he's put it away. Great build-up from the keeper, all the way down the wing, and then quickly inside to Vega, who slotted it home. Right before half-time now, and it's Vega on the ball again, and he's just taken off here all on his own. He's winding up for one, and he's put it away, and that's his second. And our third, right before half-time blows, and it's 3-0 as we go to the second half, and this was the last bit of play, and that was all the play there was, because when I was going through it, it was just basically from their 18-yard box to my 18-yard box, and just going back and forth, and nothing happening, and no shots, and that was the only shot on goal for the whole half, so that's why nothing happened. But we won 3-0, and J-Trilla, so Bruges have paid the release clause to get him. I probably should have done something about that to make it a bit more difficult for them. So we've gone in to try and deter him from leaving, and just signed him to a new contract, and no more negotiations, as we sit top of the table and a game in hand on Park, who are second. So that was second. At the moment, it's very early days, but yeah, so we're on top of the table. And we move to our next match. 4 goals in the last 3 games, and we always know that. That's never always accurate, but that's what it says he's got. Seems about right, though. At home, and it's Sparta Praha, who we've kind of had their number the last part of last season, but they had their advantage over us in an earlier season, as it's Pekovic now to Ivanushets into the box early on, and slots it home. And the captain gets himself a goal. And it's pretty easily done. Great build up there, as it's now Sparta Praha on the attack. And it's inside here. But saved by Calvo as we go on the attack again. And it's a lovely ball outside. And it's Perisic now. Going right to the byline. Plays in. Headed is saved brilliantly. As Sparta Praha have a corner. It's a triple rebounder header there between the three players. And then two pings at it from the striker. But Calvo is able to keep it out. As we find ourselves on the attack now, late in the game. It is Emreli. Never doubt Emreli. He gets another goal coming off the bench, as he loves to do. And it's 2-0 and game over. And that's how it did finish. 2-0. And we keep marching along that perfect record. Was it perfect? It was 3 from 3, right? 9 points. Yep. So we continue that streak. Emreli gets another goal. He's just not quite good enough to start, but he's good to come on late and, you know, mop up. Sometimes that happens. You get a sub and then you think you should start him, and then you start him and he does nothing. He's good as a sub. Frankfurt expressing interest in Rodriguez, and we're going to have a look. It's 27. We got a lot of people coming through. We can make a bit of a deal here, and we've asked for an extra 10 mil, and we've got it. And we could be losing Rodriguez. I mean, obviously they have to agree to terms on the contract, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, we got room to kind of move now. Yeah, Rodriguez is getting up there, so we'll see if that pans out. And then we'll have to bring someone up. As we move to the UEFA Super Cup against Manchester United, we have developing a little bit of a rivalry, a bit of a history with the Manchester United. We've played them a few times now. We've beaten them twice in the Champions League last season, and I think we've played them once before that as well for something. As we go to the 24th minute, and it is Ivanovic going inside to Pekovic, and it is saved by Castells. Manchester United quickly building from the back here, and it's Fernandez to Ronaldo to Elanga, who's found himself in space. So within 3 balls, they've gone all the way inside the 18-yard box, and he couldn't turn it inside the post. It was quite a way off, I think, anyway, as Moriba finds himself on the ball. Lovely turn inside all the way into the 18-yard box. Finds himself with the ball again. His shot is saved. As quickly rebounding the other way, Manchester United to Elanga. And it goes all the way inside to Ronaldo, who switches it right over to the other side to Rashford. Back to Ronaldo, inside the 18-yard box. A 1-2, back to Ronaldo, and in to the back of the net. And it's 1-0 Manchester United. So in my version, he's still playing for Manchester United. And he gets the goal. As we go to the second half now, and it is Vega playing it out wide to Perisic, who turns inside and puts the ball into Moriba, who boots it straight into the head of Ivanovic, who got in the way there, more like in the shoulder, but still blocking the opportunity on goal. As we go on attack again, it's the 65th minute, As Pekovic playing in Perisic, beautifully stepping inside players, goes around and kind of squandered a bit of a good opportunity there. As we find Man U on the attack now, and they're just scything their way through, but the shot is wide. Still 1-0, making some changes. And Manchester United once again on the attack. Inside Verratti to Ronaldo to Rashford. Rashford plays it to Fernandes, which goes back inside. They're just toying with us as another goal for Ronaldo. And it's 2-0 Man U. Just playing at will. Look at this. Just bang, 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 bang. And a goal. And they won. And they got the cup. And we've seen these cutscenes a million times. So, unable to get the Super Cup done. And yeah, I think it's kind of, you know, playing a team like that and going down 2-0 the way we did. It's kind of where I want it to be. It's not always going to end up like that, but it's already, you know, looking at some of those other games that I've played in the last video. Yeah, it's already going to be challenging when you come up against the top side. The deal got done for Rodriguez, and we get a big chunk of transfer money into our coffers, and he was someone that came off the free agency. So there you go. Just like that, we've just made a massive profit on one of those free agency players. So we're looking at now what it would take to get Musiala, but you know, it's just they're asking like 99 million for him. We don't even have anything close to that. But we did go for Okafor, so we want to get ourselves another striker, out and out striker, 80 overall. This is straight from Ajax, straight from our own league. And we agreed to pay what we needed to pay to get him. And we've also agreed on financial terms with the player. And so Okafor is going to come and play for us now. So he was like a top scorer, you know, for the league. You know, one of the seasons that we've done already. And he's always up there as well anyway. So we've now nabbed him and he's going to come and play for us. So I paid more than what I was, I was just like, whatever, just get him over here and we'll put him up front there. Then move Vega out to the left because Perisic is getting older. And yeah, it just adds a bit more quality to the team. And okay, same situation with St. Justa. His release clause is so low. So we had to step in and chuck some money at him to get him to stay. And then we've got a bit of like a telling off about the release clauses. Not having them, you know, too many players like aren't getting release clauses. And it's kind of like jeopardizing the situation, like they're just getting bought. It's not a good investment, as we re-sign Busio as well to just bolster that up. So yeah, so I got a bit of like a telling off from the board of directors, which is something I haven't had before. As we go in to our next game against Apoel, and it's the home team with the opening opportunity, point blank range, straight at anywhere else and it's a goal. But Calvo made the save. And 26th minute now, and a long ball finds Moriba on his own and straight into Okafor, who's just joined the club. And straight away, in less than half an hour, gets himself a goal and opens his account. A couple of new players connecting there. We go forward again. This time it is the 32nd minute and the ball is slipped through to Pekovic, who then plays it across to Ivanovic, and it's a brilliant save. Could have easily been the second goal, and it was not to be. Still a corner, and it's cleared away momentarily. Modric to Vega, who's now out there on the wing, plays a deep ball in, and that one's cleared or came off the keeper. Not quite sure who actually got the touch there, as the cross comes in and then it's cleared away, and Modric once again picks up the scraps and just kind of holds it off to J-Trilla. Then it's Moriba on the inside, but he can't put it away. Still, we have possession. It's Pekovic playing it inside to Moriba, to Busio. And that's also saved. Just found a little bit of like an alleyway there through the defense, and but couldn't slot it home. As we go to the second half now, and it's Ivanovic in a bit of space, all on his own. They're just taking on players, and that one is saved as we go for a corner here. Just cleared away. St. Justa to Moriba. Just trying to find a gap. Moriba keeping possession well here. Chipping one inside. And it's Pekovic heading to the near post. Lovely little dink from Moriba. I don't know if it's supposed to roll the R or not. Moriba or Moriba. Anyway, he's got the ball again. A magnet. Doing well there down the right wing. Ball goes in. It's Moriba again after all that. Pekovic to Ivanovic. And it's saved. Corner. In. Oh. Off the keeper. Off the defender. And back out. And then back to the keeper. His kick is headed, but headed straight to one of the upper players. And he's getting past defenders. And it's Zamora here. And Calvo cuts off the cross. Marin. So obviously come off the bench to Spikic. Yep, couple of subs here. Spikic's going to have a crack. Wow! What a goal from Spikic. Just lays into that one. And there's nothing the keeper could do about it. Too much pace to keep that one out. And that's how that one would finish. 3-0. Spikic getting himself on the score sheet. Haven't seen him for a while, I don't think. But then again, I only started making these videos again after a few months, so I don't know what the hell's going on. I'm learning as fast as you guys are. Apoel FC 0, Dinamo Zagreb 3. And we keep rolling on. And we've been fired. We're done. No, hang on a second. Can I get a word in? Can I just talk about this with you for a sec? Just hang on a sec. Just wait. What? We've been given the sack. Guys, top of the table. European champions. And Yeah. Thanks a lot. Just ship off. We'll take it from here. Thanks for building the team. And catch you later. So we're going to find a new team and start from scratch. Again. So we had a few choices. So some Dutch teams, some Belgian teams, some Italian teams, Serie B, like Division 2 Italian teams, and I think even one of our own, well, not anymore, but our league that we're in, one of the teams there would have taken us. But we ended up going with Cosenza. I think I was looking for like, oldest team, but also just Cosenza. Sounds like Costanza from Seinfeld. And that one just kept kind of sticking out to me. So I just grabbed that one. So that's the team we are now. So welcome back to my FIFA 23 Manager Career Mode. Episode 1. No. So we've been fired. And we got to do this all over again. But you know what? A bit of a challenge. All right. We kind of did everything with that team. I didn't do that. I didn't know that was going to happen, by the way. It wasn't like, okay, we did everything with that team, and then now let's just do it again on a higher difficulty. I actually didn't know what I was doing. I actually had no idea about. That's just me making a mistake and learning about those release clauses, and now I'm a little bit more wary about it, that I've got to put them in when I'm making these deals, looking at the value of the players, and not causing any problems with the board. We went through the free agency and just grabbed a bunch of players, just looked at they looked like they were going to be half decent, and just filled the team up with some quality that was sitting out there doing nothing, basically just out on the, it's not going to cost us anything. Just basically just got to pay them salary and on they jump because they all want to play. And we picked up some gems. We got this guy, Carmona, but I think his name's different. It's Joffrey Carreras, so I don't know. It's just one of those weird ones. But yeah, we just grabbed a bunch of these guys and filled up our squad with some quality, and just where I felt like, why waste all those players just sitting out there on free agency. So we're moving on to our first game against Modena. Isn't that an olive oil brand? Anyway, it is in Italy, so maybe it's something similar and I'm just getting it mixed up. But we're going to get our first look at our new team and how they go up against this team. I know not most of the Italian teams, but I know a lot of the Italian teams from when I was a kid and I used to play, and you follow all the European leagues when I was younger. But I've never, they're vaguely, so I don't know if they're a strong team or not, but that's who we're playing, and it is Modena on the attack early, and our new keeper, Hassan, makes the save at point blank range. Hassan again playing the ball out to the defender, who makes a terrible pass, and it's turned over, and Modena are trying to find a way in here, and they get out of trouble, and now some space is opening up, and they've got a really close range shot there, but Hassan once again turning it away from the corner now. Modena playing one across, and it's just a wall of our defenders, and they're just having to try and walk it in, basically. Not diving in. Don't want to give away a silly foul, as we get nutmegged there, and that creates a little bit of space. And now a bunch of space has opened up as there's a striker at the 6-yard box. And it's 1-0 to Modena. Just found himself all alone. A big lane just opened up as all our defenders pressed over to one side. And it all just opened up there, and an easy pass onside. And we concede a goal as our first mark on our term with this team. But we go forward this time, and it was Carmona with the shot, I think, which was saved as we go forward again, and it's Carmona on the ball. Congolo to Florenzi to D'Urso to back to Carmona. Lovely little bit of play. Stringing passes together. Finding a space through the defense. But the keeper did well to turn it away. From the corner now. And headed in. And brilliantly saved. Once again. And another corner. And another header. And off the bar. And saved by the keeper. Cannot make the breakthrough. As we go forward again, it's Escobar to D'Urso, who puts a ball across to Carreras. In space, toe post one to Escobar, and it's in the back of the net. And our first goal as coach of Cosenza, manager, brings us back level. As it's Modena now on the attack, 74th minute. And a shot is saved by Hassan. Made a couple of good saves already. As our new keeper, young keeper. A lot of these players I've picked up are very young. As a late tackle there. And it's going to be a yellow card for Piescienti. Yeah, just hacking in. Hacking in late to make some subs in the 79th minute here. So 10 minutes to find a winner maybe. And it's Bongiorno to Florenzi from the free kick. And it's Carmona. Straight through the middle. And that could be the winner. Just a couple of passes from that free kick. Just sived their way through the defense, and it was the winner. And a first win and 100% record so far. One played, one win as new manager of Cosenza. And yeah, some good signs there. I like the crowd when you score a goal in the Italian league. Sounds a bit different. It's more like oh instead of like yeah. It sounds good when someone scores. We're just checking on our old league. Still top of the table there. And this is actually who they replaced us with. This Bill Cosby looking dude. This is the guy who they thought was better than me. And we're looking to loan out Manning, which is one of the players I had picked up. And we agreed to it. So yeah, we're just checking out what they put in place there. And we're still one of the players. And put him in centre attacking midfield. Because there's a few players over there that I'd picked up that could actually fit this squad. But we went to the free agency again. We got another striker. Scottish dude, Hornby. He'll back up Escobar. And then we got, 270 kind of dudes at the front there. So everyone's barring a couple of the defenders and one of the midfielders are all at least 70. That's what the first aim. Get some 70 plays in there. We're top of the table after that one win, and we have a a cup match against Spezia later down the track. As we go into our second game against Pisa. I'm assuming that's where there it was in the logo, the Leaning Tower of Pisa. So it's Pisa on the attack, and it's the 7th minute, and a clumsy little challenge there, and another missed challenge, and it's a goal to Pisa early on. Bad defending, and he just slides his way in to the 18-yard box and slots that one home. You can see the initial challenge just steps around that, and then our other defender was already behind the play. As it's Pisa again now in the 18th minute going forward. Ball played back in, and it's into the box again. There's a player all by himself. And it's 2-0. Toure gets the goal. And very quickly, we find ourselves 2-0 down. Just the defense is just all over the place as we try to salvage something here. And it's Carreras down the wing, plays the ball in. It's a bicycle kick cleared as Congolo tries to get it, but it's stolen straight away. And Pisa are on a bit of a counter attack here. It's 3-on-3. Now it's 4-on-3. Now it's 5-on-4. And it's the same guy who's had the ball the whole time. Luca plays one in, and the shot goes over the bar. But they weren't done there. Going forward again. This time a little bit outnumbered here now. And it's Luca playing into Pearson. And that one goes wide. As Pisa once again now in the second half. Going forward. Just stepping out the way and letting him pass. What was I doing there? We got away with it. And we're starting to step away and knocks the ball a little bit too far. And it's turned over. And it's Luca on the ball again. He's finding himself everywhere. Toure. Ball across. From the byline back. Just playing amongst themselves there. Couldn't even get a leg in anywhere. And it's 3-0 already. No chance of coming back now, you would think. Just defenders standing and staring. Just not on. And some work to do, so potentially some of these this is not a top team, and we just played a top team, and we got shown what we're actually about right now. So something to look into, and also just adjusting to potentially the difficulty, but maybe a bit of both, I think, as we now drop down outside that top 8 into 12th position with that one win and that one loss. And that is the end of the video for today, as so we got fired. Some errors on my end, just some things I didn't understand that I was doing wrong. I didn't think it was worth being fired over, but anyway, it is what it is. And we got a new team and a new journey and a whole new beginning to look forward to. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Remember to hit the like button and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.